Welcome to this episode of Junk Food on the Road. Tonight we are talking about...
See, this is where I get confused. Is it Czechia, or Czech Republic?
Well, it used to be half of Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
And then it became the Czech Republic and Slovakia. But then a couple of years ago, they decided to call themselves Czechia.
Okay.
And it's gained some recognition, like it's the official name, but I think sometimes people are not quite used to it yet. They'll say Czech or Czech Republic or Czechia if they're comfortable.
When I've been posting stuff online related to it, and you sort of do a hashtag, and it sort of shows you, we put Czech, and then Czechia is not as popular as Czech or Czech Republic.
Yeah, I can see that.
But most of my friends from there refer to it as Czechia, so.
But when they first made the decision, even Czech people, were a little bit, I don't want to say embarrassed about it, but a little shy about it, because everybody was used to saying Czechoslovakia, and so they just didn't know what to do. So the Czech people, who are awesome and nice, sort of tried to accommodate anything, but it's formally Czechia.
Czechia, okay. I'll have to adjust some tags on me. But, I mean, this is great. We're already almost 2 minutes in and we've talked about politics.
And no food.
No food.
Or have we talked about any junk?
So you were saying, because it's been a little while since we've been there, it's been a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been, we left before New Year's Eve. So it's been 2 full months at least since we left.
And this is probably not going up until like June. So just so you know.
Last year when we were there.
We were there during Christmas too, so that might affect the stuff that we discovered.
Well, you had the bathtub fish.
Yeah. So one of the things, I got to have a Christmas dinner in Czechia.
In a Czech household.
In a Czech household. A friend of ours invited us for Christmas. And one of the traditions, and I thought I was being pranked at first, so when I explain this, understand that I honestly thought I was being pranked. So apparently there's a fish soup, which is soups around Christmas time are actually more common than you would think amongst many traditions. There was some Mexican friends of ours.
New Year's Day soup.
Had a New Year's Day soup. So like around the holidays, soups are not that uncommon. And for us, we actually even have a tradition of soup in that we often make a turkey, and then after Christmas,
we make soup?
We make turkey soup. So it's not that weird, but this is a fish soup you have on Christmas. The interesting part of the tradition is it's traditional to buy the fish a few days, maybe even a week.
At least a few days.
A few days before you do it.
Alive.
Alive. And you don't kill it when you get home. You feed it in your bathtub. And so there are friends and other people we've talked to as well, so we've confirmed this, have memories of when they were younger or even now taking like showers with a fish swimming around their feet, which will later be dinner.
I hadn't heard that part.
Because it's your bathroom.
But I didn't see the fish in the bathtub.
Yeah, I don't know if they did it.
I don't even know where their bathtub is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't like root around the house and be like, can we see the... And it was good and truly dead. Like, it's not like they pull it out of the bathtub and say, look, everybody, it's still wriggling, and then go make the soup.
By the time you had it, it was already soup.
Yeah.
By the time we got to their apartment,
it was already soup. Which, a fish soup is kind of ironic, because you're like, fish swim, and so you're...
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Maybe it's something about Jesus and the fishermen.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, but it was, and the funnier thing about it is...
Well, they're Jewish.
Well, our friends are Jewish, but they still sort of celebrate the Christmas season.
Yeah, why not?
But the other thing that's interesting is they generally hate the soup.
They do.
Because I don't remember what kind of fish it is.
Actually, one of them said that he was hoping that because they were having guests that he would be spared the soup that year.
Yeah. It was a fine soup. I'll be honest.
I didn't have any because I'm allergic.
The soup was better than the fish.
Okay.
So the nice vegetable mix and tasty broth. You know, if you had made me a vegetable soup with the same ingredients, I probably would have enjoyed it just as much. The fish was kind of flavorless, but it was fine. They told us to be afraid of bones, which is like a fear of mine, which is one of the reasons I don't like eating fish. But I did not come across any, although I did tread a little lightly. It was fine. It was actually really good, except for it could have been fine without the fish too.
Because you had fish soup, and then you had salmon.
Yeah, salmon is another thing they have. I don't know if that's just them or if that's, we didn't get that far. Once you get into the story of a living fish in your bathtub, you could pretty much serve us anything else after that, and we wouldn't be like, we're not gonna follow that up with more questions.
So I had, instead of the fish soup, I had a lovely salad, and instead of the salmon, I had an amazing steak.
Yeah. The one thing I would say about our Czech trip in general is we had many opportunities to have local cuisine.
We did.
One of the nice things, even about the restaurants, like people, I've done some writing for food things, and people ask, like, what do the locals eat? I'm like, they go to McDonald's like everyone else does in the world, or they eat at home. But there's a lot of Czech restaurants that seem pretty legit.
And a lot of them serve Czech goulash, which is amazing.
Yeah, you had that. I think probably the sort of the I don't know if it was your favorite, but sort of the one that was most recommended was from that restaurant we went to.
Yeah.
It has like a whole bunch of vowels in the name, and like it has like 5 A's in a row. No, it was like la, loo, la, or something.
I don't remember what it was called, and I don't remember what the dish was called, but it was like
goulash.
It was
goulash.
It wasn't goulash. It wasn't called goulash though.
Okay. Svet. I had the name of it.
It had like a pink
Svetska or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Something chka.
Yeah.
And and it was like a stew, but not a very soupy stew, like just mostly meat and thickness, with like they called it sauce, I think, but it was like this heavy sort of cream with something pink in it that flavored it.
It's generally cranberry or raspberry, from what I understand.
It was raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so good.
Yeah.
Svetchka,
I think is what it's called. Yeah.
On the recommendation of our Czech friends.
And this place...
And we found the place online, and it turned out, like, because we had another friend who actually lives in Prague, but is Canadian.
Yeah.
And when we told him we were going there, he's like, I'll see you there.
Yeah, it's like, that's the place to go. And apparently, so the interesting thing about this place is it's kind of chaos if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh my God.
So you just walk into the front door, and they're like yelling at you that you've gone through the front door. It's like, why didn't you go through the back door? And it's like,
didn't think of it.
Didn't think of that. And then you wait by the bar, and they call your name when your table's ready. And it's basically just big, long tables.
Yeah, and we probably stood there for more than an hour.
Yeah. Waiting
for a spot, and they ask you if you're okay sitting with other people, and for me that answer is always yes.
I think you prefer it.
I do like it.
I think if you were like,
I like making single serving.
I think if they were like, oh well, you kind of have to sit by yourself, you're like,
I'm okay with that. I like talking to you too.
But in general, like, we sat next to it was a nice American couple.
Yeah, they were lovely.
And
I 100% forget their names now.
And our friend eventually showed up too, and sort of squeezed in.
Yeah.
And we all sat at the table, and we basically closed the place out.
We did.
So it was good.
So some other people probably couldn't eat because of us, because we just like sat there and had a good time.
Yeah, it was great. But I had the thing I had it a few times in there was schnitzel.
Yeah, you did have some schnitzels.
Schnitzels were good.
Yeah.
In general, they were good. Like, they're nicely crushed and good coating
and not traditional Czech, but I did enjoy the Mexican food there.
Yeah, we found a Mexican restaurant that was really good.
Really good. Right across the street from the gingerbread man shop.
Yeah, which is right next to the Kafka Museum.
Yeah.
So the one thing I will say about Czech is it's a weird place.
Oh yeah.
Prague is great. They call it one of the most walkable cities in the world, and I totally agree.
Oh, it was so great.
Like, you can take a tram. The nice thing is if you walk too far, you can just jump on a tram and get back home.
Yeah, and the tram system is remarkably easy to figure out.
Yeah.
It takes credit cards on the trams themselves.
The city's not exactly a grid.
To get the routes right. Like, remember one night we were coming home from friends, and they had us do this transfer from one tram route to another tram route with the exact same number that was about a block and a half apart. And we're like, well,
Why don't we just stay on?
Why don't we just stay on it? And then we thought, well, maybe we should, because it's over there,
Yeah.
maybe that's like a 2-part route or something. So what ended up happening was we did the transfer, we walked to where the second one was, and it was the original car that we were on would have taken longer to get to where we needed to make our transfer.
Yeah.
To get to
the walk was faster than taking.
Well, no, it wasn't that it was that it was faster. It was that the tram that we needed after it sort of lapped it.
Yeah.
And so we needed to make sure that we got in
before our tram.
Before that tram came, so we had to.
It's very confusing, but trust.
But it worked. Yeah, trust the apps.
Yeah. So
Google Maps actually worked really well for us.
Yep. Yeah, Google Maps actually worked pretty well for us because it isn't a grid, so you kind of have to use Google Maps.
It doesn't work great everywhere, but it worked really well for us there.
Yeah, and so we had that. There was lots of good baked stuff. One of the classic baked dish is it's like a puff pastry with cream and caramel on it. Remember you had one at that one restaurant?
Oh yeah.
And then I got one at that.
It was like a cream puff, but not like sort of that crunchy pastry. It was like a softer one, but not like a donut either, and not like a cake. It was just a different soft, fluffy pastry with like a caramel cream inside and then coated with caramel on top. Wow.
So the thing about that is it's a misleading dish because you look at it and you go, well, I mean, it's a puff pastry. You can get puff pastries everywhere. Why would I do that? And maybe the place you'll go will have other stuff. But then you taste it and it's like, this is amazing.
And the texture is even different from most puff pastries.
Yeah, it's...
And then there was the scones.
Scone? Yeah,
at the Arctic
House.
Arctic House Bakery or something.
Yeah, although I think we had been to an Arctic House bakery somewhere else.
I don't think we had.
I thought we went to one. I think it's a chain.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember going to another one. It doesn't mean we didn't, but I don't remember going to another one. I only remember seeing them in Czech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Czechia.
But it was this beautiful, wonderful scone, or scone, depending on where you're from, made with dried raspberries and white chocolate and something else. It was just super yummy.
Was good.
And the McDonald's pies were different there too.
They had like a chocolate pie.
Custard, something.
No, it was blueberry custard.
Blueberry custard.
But it had like a chocolate or brown outer.
That's right.
Outside.
Yeah.
They also had, which was interesting in McDonald's, they had, was it brie with cranberry dip?
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
But I like the fact that they tried.
Yeah, it was nice that they tried, but it wasn't very good.
No.
I would not get it again.
No.
It's nice to be married because then you can try those things and not have to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, just eat half.
Yeah. And if you like it, you can just get another one and share it.
Yeah. We also had a few, we had a good soup. I remember there was a place by the train station we went for dinner one day. It was like Meat Here or something it was called.
Oh, yeah.
And it had really good soup too.
That was really good soup.
It's not often you get good soup, but...
Yeah. That was quite... Even like the Christmas Eve morning, everything shut down at like 10 o'clock. And so we're like, what are we going to do for lunch? And we ended up going to this sort of fast foodish soup place that like...
Yeah, I did like baguettes and soup.
Yeah, it was great.
Baguetterie.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was like...
Baguetterie.
Baguetterie or something like that, I don't know. But the other... And a lot of good Jewish food. We went to that Gollum.
Yeah, that was also a kind of a goulash that I had. I don't remember what you had. It was something pastry-ish.
Schnitzel.
Oh, okay, it was schnitzel.
Yeah, schnitzel.
But it was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Gollum myth. It's so cool.
Care to share?
Well, it's this sort of clay monster that has been animated into life through Hebrew characters etched into his forehead that I forget what they mean now because I didn't think I was going to have to explain this. But it sort of walks the streets of the Jewish quarter in the old town, protecting people.
Yeah.
But they have like little sculptures of it, and then they have a restaurant named after it, which was really good.
The other thing I noticed,
That's all I remember.
we were talking about gingerbread men. We went to a shop that sold exclusively gingerbread. I mean, they had other baked goods, but it was a gingerbread.
It was almost all gingerbread.
And it even,
but not gingerbread men.
What?
Gingerbread.
They had gingerbread men.
Yeah, they had gingerbread men, but it wasn't exclusively gingerbread men.
So the interesting thing I noticed, and we also got gingerbread at a cafe one night. Or I did.
Yeah, you did.
And the thing I noticed about the gingerbread there always seemed to be gingerbread fish.
I didn't notice that.
So there was.
I was focused on the men.
So, and I was focused on the fish. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with the tradition of making fish soup.
Maybe.
So they make fish-shaped gingerbread to go with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was weird. It was very.
I would buy that.
Because there was gingerbread fish in a few places, and I was like, this is weird. Like,
I honestly have no recollection. Did you ever point them out to me?
I ate one once and it was like, look, a gingerbread fish.
Wow, I don't remember that.
That was at that cafe we went to.
The one with Patricia?
Yeah.
Where she and I got the blueberry tart thing?
No. It was the one where we went with the bridge by the Devil's River.
Oh, the Scouts house.
Yeah. So that's where I got a gingerbread fish. And it's funny because I wasn't going to get any cookies or anything, but then I was just like, it's a gingerbread fish. It's like, I got to see this. And then I found them in a few other places too.
Huh.
In general, the baked food there was very good.
Yeah. I remember you eating a cookie at the Scouts house.
Yeah.
I just had a cup of tea there.
Yeah. But in general, the food, like the baked goods, were good because we went to that place later on we went for that walk, that place you were talking about before, the...
Arctic?
No, the one you were talking about with Patricia when we went for the walk.
Oh yeah, the little cafe where we had lunch and then they had like these amazing desserty pies.
Exactly. We went and the restaurant that we went with our other friends, and we all got desserts.
Oh
and
yeah,
we got the puff.
sort of over by the train station?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh that was the best puff of them all.
I thought the one I got
You got the fudge cake or something.
Yeah, I got a fudge cake, and then I got a puff thing later at the gelateria or something it's called.
Yeah.
The other thing that I'm not sure if this is a Christmas thing or an all-the-time thing, although I think it might be an all-the-time thing, is something called chimney.
Oh, the chimneys were disappointing.
So it kind of...
But the waffles on the stick were good.
Okay, but we're going to start with chimney first.
Let's start with the chimneys.
I'm not sure if it's a Christmas thing or if it's an all-the-time thing, although there are like chimney stores. It was we went to a few Christmas markets.
It was all around the Christmas markets.
And they cook them on open fires or on coals.
Yeah. Sort of like, they cook them sort of like Baumkuchen, but they're not Baumkuchen.
No, they're a little crunchier.
They're just cylinders, crunchy cylinders of dough.
Crunchy cylinders that they often fill with stuff.
Yeah.
And we had one that's maybe they're better, maybe we didn't get it good. We just kind of went to an average store and bought one.
Maybe we should have gotten a street one.
I don't know.
They
sold them in the Christmas markets, but then there's also stores that sold them. They're really not even our friends were sort of like, it's a Czech thing maybe, but they weren't.
Well, they sort of went, it's really just a tourist trap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing that's actually fascinating is we went to a European city that didn't sell churros. Because a lot of European cities now sell churros. It's like a thing.
But they had the waffles. And the waffles were interesting.
Yeah.
Because they were on a huge long stick, and they were not like Belgian waffles at all. And they weren't like sort of toaster waffle maker waffles either. They were soft.
Yeah.
And slathered with chocolate, and they were sort of long and Christmas tree shaped.
Yeah, although that could have been a Christmas market thing because we actually bought ours in a Christmas market.
Maybe.
So that style of waffle is actually called the Belgian is actually called a Belgian waffle, and the waffles that we like from Belgium are called Liege, L-E-I-G-E.
Liège.
Liège style.
Ah. Where's Liège?
I don't know.
Isn't it in Belgium?
I don't know. I'm not
I'm
recording this on my device, so I can't look it up.
Let me look up this.
But that is what I've learned is that I think they're called Belgian. The regular ones are called Belgian, like the ones with the batter, and then the sort of more cakey, yeasty ones are called Liège, L-E-I-G-E. I think it is.
Okay, I'm looking at Liège waffles. So
we'll have some silence here while she
they're
looks
a rich, sweet variety of waffle originating from the Wallonia region of eastern Belgium.
There you go.
Unlike traditional Belgian Brussels waffles, which use a thin, pourable batter, Liège waffles are made from a thick, yeasty brioche dough. Those are the ones I like.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I consider to be Belgian waffles.
Ironic, isn't it?
But it's still in Belgium.
But the pourable ones are actually called like Belgian or Brussels waffles.
Yeah.
And the sort of the ones that most people would know, which are done with that you get in like a hotel
you get
breakfast.
The dough.
But but these are the pourable, sort of more Belgian style. But they do them in a great shape that makes them fairly easy to eat. Because we've had waffles on a stick a few times. Like, first of all, if you're in a Christmas market or in a busy place, having waffles with a fork is pointless. Right? You'll basically end up stabbing it and just eating it off your fork.
Yeah.
Right? Or find a place. So some places put them on a stick. But the problem is if you have a waffle that's square or round on a stick, that falls apart really quick. Once you get near the stick, it just falls off the stick.
Yeah.
So what they've done here is they've basically done like an elongated waffle.
Although towards the bottom,
it's sort of like Christmas tree flavor.
It got a little harder, but not too bad.
Yeah, so it's a good way to do it. Again, I'm not sure how Czech that is, or whether it's just Christmas market, because I definitely did not see it like in stores.
Yeah.
I only saw it at the Christmas market, so I'm wondering if it's a Christmas market thing or if it's and a lot of Christmas market stuff tends to come from Germany. Like the traditional Christmas, there's a lot of sausages. There's a couple times we were considering getting sausages, I remember, and a few other things for Christmas at the Christmas markets, and a lot of booze.
Lots of booze.
And not just like, it's funny because I generally associate a mulled wine with a Christmas market, but they had like bars with shots. And beer was a big thing. Beer is like massive there.
It is. I think Czechia is where beer was invented.
I don't know.
I get that. I think I heard that somewhere. Maybe I made it up in my head or I dreamt it.
But there's this idea that like, what do you do before your meal while you're waiting? You have a beer. What do you have with your meal? You have a beer. Like, everybody drinks beer. Like, the amount of beer consumption, particularly at that one restaurant we were mentioning first where you had to wait like an hour for a table, you basically wait in the back and they just fill you full of beer.
Okay, so beer was invented in Mesopotamia. So Iran, Iraq. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Europe.
Maybe it was Pilsner or something that was like a because there's like lagers and pilsners and ales and.
I'm not a beer. This is a candy podcast. This is not a beer podcast by any stretch of the imagination.
No, and I am not a beer connoisseur.
No.
With my half glass of wine a year is my only alcohol I would take.
Yeah,
so.
But it was. But yeah, there was a lot of beer consumption. The thing is, there was a lot of beer consumption, but there wasn't like a lot of like drunkards mulling about that I saw.
No, it wasn't like Quebec City during Carnival.
Yeah, like we've been to a few other winter places, winter carnival where booze is readily available and it almost is problematic, but there it's like, it's not that bad.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Pilsner, specifically Pilsner Urquell, was invented in 1842 in Pilsen, Czechia by Bavarian brewer Joseph Groll.
There you go.
Or Joseph Groll, I don't know.
So it's like a national pride thing.
It was the world's first golden light-colored lager.
Okay.
And it revolutionized beer production.
There you go. There was a beer museum over there too.
Oh, and there's a torture museum.
The torture museum was not. We weren't too happy with that.
No.
But
it wasn't well curated.
The torture museum was not curated to my liking.
It wasn't. It was just a bunch of stuff sort of shoved in corners. It's very disappointing.
I'm trying to think if there's any. Well, candy-wise, they do pretty well. They've got a gummy brand, JoJo, that I bought a few, and I've had them before because our Czech friends would always get me them. That was one of the treats, so I had some more of those. Chocolate was fine, but it's kind of hard because we ended up going to Brussels after, and that's like...
You can't beat Brussels for chocolate.
Yeah, it's like one of the best chocolate
places.
Belgium is pretty good. And
we didn't make it to my favorite chocolate shop, which closed but there's a chocolate shop there with a different name, so I'm just wondering if they just rebranded.
This is in Brussels, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Czechia.
So get off topic easily when it comes to chocolate.
It is easy to do.
Oh, the other one, Kofala.
Oh, yes.
Can't talk about. So I had been told about Kofala before, but only by the same people who we had Christmas dinner with, and they bought me a bottle of Kofala, and I would always describe as Kofala, and I use this analogy a lot, and it's based on the lions in Greece, and there's a lot of lion and sculptures in Greece, and they're obviously done by people who have never seen a lion, but somebody described it to them, so they're always a little off. And Kofala is sort of like Coca-Cola to people who have maybe been told it's a brown sweet drink. And so they made a brown sweet drink that kind of has a cola thing, but it sort of tastes like an herbal tea as well.
To me, it tastes like cola with candy mixed into it or something.
Really? I thought tea, like I sort of got like tea, like almost a masala tea even to a lighter degree, but like tea. It felt like somebody made, because it's almost like they said, well, what other brown drink do we have? Well, we've got tea. Well, let's sort of blend that with a brown sort of thing and we'll come up with this. It was not unpleasant, but if you were to tell me that this is a competitor for Coca-Cola, I'd be like, this is not Coca-Cola at all.
No.
This is a different drink.
I only had a couple of sips.
Yeah.
Because I don't eat or drink sugary things.
Yeah. I don't know if they have
Maybe that's why I thought
a
it tasted
Kofala
like
Zero.
candy. Kofala Zero. But it probably tasted like candy to me because I just don't drink sugary drinks ever.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So but it was. I would tell people if you're in Czechia, try Kofala.
Yes, try it.
But don't get yourself a giant bottle.
Apparently, it's better from the tap.
Okay, there you go.
Like if you get it from like the fountain.
I didn't see it at any fountain. That's an interesting thing actually, because we
didn't really look for it.
Well, we went to a couple fast food restaurants. If I had have seen it, I would have got it.
Yeah,
But I didn't.
but this is what I hear.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what one of our Czech friends said to us. Was it's better from the fountain?
I was fine with it. It was acceptable, but it was not like revolutionary. Like I'm gonna have to try and order Kofala and when I go back home type thing. I was like, I'm glad I tried that. I don't have to try that again. So
you don't have to do anything you don't want to.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just it's not. I always say I always describe things on Candy Critic as like it was good, and if you're there, try it, but don't seek. I'll never have to seek it out.
Yeah.
And I would say that to anybody there. Of course, I would say go to Prague. So in some ways, I would say try Kofala because it's
the only place you can.
And Prague is a great place, and so it's like enjoy your time at Prague and have some Kofala.
Yeah.
So
and get the svečka or whatever at the local sort of. They're called locale, and then they have names.
Yeah.
So it's LOKAL, and then the one that we had it at was like at the locale.
Might have been named after the church that was there or something like
Maybe.
that. Yeah, that and get those puff pastry things.
Yeah, those are really good.
So those are good too. There's definitely great things to eat in Czech.
Yes, there are.
And I would say we didn't have like a bad meal.
No.
While we were there.
Even our same breakfast every day at our little hotel was
totally good.
Quite good.
Yeah. And then, again, the nice thing about
it was like 12 mornings of the same breakfast, but I never got tired of it because it was that good.
Yeah. And even like the nice thing about the food is like you can go fancy or you can go sort of rugged. And you often find like they'll have goulash almost everywhere.
Goulash is so good.
Yeah.
It's not just in Hungary.
No. And like I said, I found I had the schnitzel a few times. Every time it was very good.
Not to put down Hungarian goulash, it's also very good.
Yes.
But Czech goulash is equally as good.
That cream sauce with the berries in it.
Oh yeah, on the svečka.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good.
It's an interesting combination.
Yeah.
But it's not that weird if you think about it. When you go to IKEA, you get like a cream sauce on your meatballs with loganberries. So it's like, how weird is that? Like you kind of get used to that too.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, they're not weird.
No.
Except the Kafka.
They're fine.
The Kafka stuff is all a little weird.
So are his books.
And apparently there's a big rivalry about like which fast food restaurants you go into.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I remember we had some conversations about like we said we went to KFC and they're like, why would you go to KFC? The owners this and that and Five Guys had just opened, so everybody was excited about going there.
Oh, that's true.
So
I don't think we ever went to Five Guys because the lineups were just way too long.
yeah,
And admittedly, the KFC was not great.
it was okay.
Not as bad as some other countries I've been in.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we've had some run-ins with
I
mediocre to bad KFCs lately.
Yes, we have.
So
I'd have to say that I don't know. I haven't been to Japan. I had KFC in Japan for a while, but they're kind of the best.
American Southern KFC is actually quite good.
I'm sure I've had it, but I just really like the biscuits they give you in Japan.
Fair enough. But this is not the KFC. Maybe we should do a KFC podcast.
Rate the KFCs
our favorite
around
KFCs.
the world. Oh my goodness.
So, but I think it covered everything.
I think so. We've probably forgotten a lot of stuff because it has been quite some time since we were there.
Yeah, I mean, I got a few posts online, and I did a blog about it, and there'll be reviews coming up of various treats. So,
I wonder if we'll ever get good at like making these podcasts like right after.
I think we have a few where we tried to actually record it there, and that never worked.
I remember doing one in the car.
And it was.
Yeah, no, that was a bad idea.
So on the road, we called it.
Yeah, junk food on the road.
Yeah, but I think
fun.
I think we're good.
Sure, I hit my scones.
And
that makes me happy. Svechka, if that's what it's called. It's something like that anyway. And like the different McDonald's, like the blueberry custard McDonald's pie in the chocolate crust. Thumbs up.
Nice.
Well done, McDonald's, Czechia.
I guess we'll wrap it up.
Sure.
As always, you can follow us on social media and stuff. Just go to candycritic.org and find links for that. And maybe people should like and subscribe.
Sure. Why not?
Why not? If you've made it this far, come on.
Yeah. Go all the way.
Go all the way.
Hit like.
Well, talk to you later.
Bye.